Okay, stop everything. Steph Curry, 37 years old, just absolutely went nuclear on the NBA.
Unbelievable.
We're talking 52 points, 12 threes, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and get this, 5 steals.
5 steals.
5 steals. I mean, are you kidding me? Have you personally ever seen anything like that from anyone, let alone someone supposedly past their prime?
Staggering. Truly staggering.
So the big question, right, is the whole narrative about the Warriors dynasty fading, is it just, well, wrong? Or is Curry reigniting something here?
Well, what hits you first is just the sheer determination, you know? For someone at that point in their career to not just put up stats, but to dominate a must-win game like that, it's a statement.
Definitely a statement.
Yeah, it really makes you question what's even possible for players in their late 30s these days.
Totally. And the context here is everything. Playoff spot on the line back in Memphis.
Right, where they got absolutely demolished last time.
Exactly, by 51 points. And Curry had, what, 2 points that game?
2 points.
Yeah. Then he walks back into the same building and drops this masterpiece. 134-125 win, 52 points in 37 minutes. It wasn't just scoring, was it?
No, it was control. Pure control. Shot selection, tempo. He owned that game.
So what does that kind of turnaround, same place, same team, tell you about his mindset? That fire.
Oh, it speaks volumes. Mental toughness, resilience, the ability to just flush a terrible game and come back like that. That's elite stuff. It's about adapting, believing.
So let's break down this eruption a bit. He came out blazing, right?
Oh, yeah. Straight out the gate.
Made 5 of his first 6 shots. 4 of them threes.
4 threes, yeah.
End of the first quarter. 19 points, 5 boards, 4 assists, and he's 5 for 6 from deep.
That's a career night crammed into one quarter for a lot of guys.
Right. And think about the impact on Memphis. What do you even do defensively?
Well, that's the thing. When someone starts that hot, especially from 3, it just throws the whole defense into chaos. You got to extend, right? And that opens up everything else. Driving lanes, cuts. It's a ripple effect. When you see a shooter catch fire like that, what's the first adjustment you're thinking of if you're the coach?
Man, I don't know. And Memphis tried. That doubled him. They trapped him way out.
Full court pressure, too.
Yeah, they threw the kitchen sink at him.
Yeah.
And it just didn't matter. Halftime stats were just absurd. 32 points.
32?
8 for 10 from 3.
8 of 10 from 3.
Have you ever seen efficiency like that sustained for a whole half? It's just, has anyone you've watched kept that up? What does that say about, like, offensive skill now?
It really highlights how Curry has kind of broken defense, hasn't he? His range, how quick he gets it off.
Yeah.
You have to guard him the second he crosses half court. That warps everything. It forces defenses into impossible choices.
And, thinking historically, you got to bring up LeBron, right?
Inevitable comparison.
But both around 37. But LeBron's been dealing with injuries lately, and Curry's out here doing this. It forces you to reconsider the whole idea of a player decline, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. It challenges that whole curve we expect.
Does Curry doing this make you rethink what a superstar's peak or how long it can last looks like?
Yeah.
What parts of his game let him do this?
I think it definitely does. Curry's game, it's not built purely on overwhelming athleticism like some other legends, you know?
Skill over just power.
Exactly. It's skill, it's shooting, it's intelligence, conditioning. Maybe the style itself isn't quite as punishing physically over the long haul. It suggests that super high-skill guys who really understand the game, can maybe stay at the top longer than we thought.
And he wasn't just scoring, he was rewriting record books that night.
Oh, yeah.
Get this. He now has the most 50-point games in NBA history while shooting 50% from the field and 60% from 3.
Wow. 50-60 efficiency on a 50-point night.
More than anyone ever. He passed Michael Jordan in that specific category.
Passing Jordan in any kind of scoring efficiency record, that's monumental. It's not just volume, it's the insane efficiency with the volume. That tells you so much about his shot selection, his mastery. Were you even aware of that specific record before digging into this? How does knowing that kind of shift your view of him historically?
Honestly, no, I wasn't tracking that specific combo. And it adds another layer, right? It's not just the greatest shooter tag.
Yeah.
It's efficient dominance. And there's more.
Okay.
He became only the 3rd player ever to have a game with at least 50 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals.
Whoa. Okay, who are the others?
Rick Barry and Anthony Davis. That's the list.
Wow. So 50, 10, 5, and 5. That's impacting literally every part of the game at an elite level.
It wasn't just a hot shooting night. It was a complete all-around demolition job. Does being in that kind of rare company change how you see this specific performance.
Absolutely. It elevates it beyond just a scoring explosion. It shows total command. Rebounding, playmaking, defense, doing all that while dropping 50, that's legendary stuff. A game for the ages, truly.
And think about all the talk, Curry slowing down, the dynasty's over. This game felt like him just shouting, nope.
A pretty loud rebuttal, yeah.
He's not just playing. He's playing at this absolutely elite, record-breaking level. And the off-ball stuff, he's still constantly moving, stretching the defense thin.
That's the thing. He never stops moving.
At 37, how does he still have that motor, that relentless energy?
Incredible conditioning, obviously, but also just basketball IQ, right?
Yes.
Understanding spacing, how his movement creates chances, even if he doesn't touch the ball.
He's perfected it.
He really has. To command that much defensive attention without the ball at his age, that's just neat. Testament to his dedication.
Now, okay, it wasn't just Curry. Have to give credit where it's due.
For sure.
Draymond Green had that vintage Draymond triple-double. 13 points, 10 boards, 12 assists. Classic.
Yep, the engine doing his thing.
And Jimmy Butler chipped in efficiently, too, right? 27 points, really good shooting, 7 for 11.
Butler was key. Took some pressure off, hit big shots. He had, 10 in the fourth?
Yeah, clutch points.
Yeah.
So it makes you ask, okay, Curry playing like this, Draymond doing his thing, Butler scoring efficiently. Can this trio actually make a real playoff run? Are people sleeping on them?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Green's defense and playmaking, Butler's scoring and toughness, they are great complements to Curry. Can they go deep? Depends on health, consistency. But yeah, the potential is there. They could definitely surprise people. Does that core, Curry, Butler, Green, does it give you vibes of their past championship teams?
A little bit, yeah. The experience, the core dynamic, it feels familiar. But the West is brutal. They're sitting, what, 5th seed?
5th, yeah. And some tough games left. Nuggets, Rockets. It's not an easy road.
Not at all. But if Curry keeps playing anywhere near this level, could he actually drag them to, say, the Western Conference Finals? Is that realistic?
A peak Curry changes the math entirely. You can't rule it out. The West is stacked, no doubt. But one player going supernova can absolutely swing a series. If he stays hot and Green and Butler stay healthy and contribute, yeah, a deep run isn't impossible. They've got the championship DNA,
True. So this all leads back to the big picture.
Yeah.
Legacy. After this game, at 37, where does Curry sit for you personally, all time?
Wow. Big question.
You changed the game, broke all the shooting records. Now this. Where does this 52-point night rank for you among his iconic games? And how much longer can he keep this up?
Look, he's firmly in that super elite tier, right? Top 10, top 15 all time. The conversation gets harder up there, but performances like this keep pushing his case. His impact is just undeniable in this game. Given the context, the age, the efficiency, the all-around stats, it's got to be up there as one of his absolute best. Top 5, maybe? As for how long, who knows? But he doesn't look like he's slowing down much, does he? Could be several more years of this brilliance.
It really feels like we're watching history. Like, right now. Curry just reminded everyone, didn't he? If there were any doubts, this game just shut him down.
Absolutely. Legendary status reaffirmed.
So the question lingers. How long can he keep defying Father Time? Is this like the epic final chapter? Or is it somehow the start of another Warriors run? What do you think?
That's what we want to hear from everyone listening.
Exactly. Can Curry lead these Warriors deep into the playoffs again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what you predict.
Yeah, tell us.
And hey, if you believe Curry's greatness just keeps going, hit that like button. Definitely subscribe to The Deep Dive because we break things down like nobody else.
You won't want to miss what we dive into next.
Definitely not. Is Steph Curry the greatest point guard ever? He just keeps making his case, doesn't he?